Well played, that man. It's fair to say he does his talking on the pitch. But you know what? If you're a City fan, you don't care. If he keeps on talking like that, then that's just fine.
Yeah, if he can continue this form, he's going to go down as one of the greatest and obviously rival any records that are up there at the moment in time. But because he's understanding, I don't know if he's been taught that or if he's naturally gifted with that understanding of positioning, because he always seems to be in the right areas. Even if the chance doesn't quite fall there, he's where it's dangerous for the defenders to mark.
Yeah, he's outcoming. He's there to score goals, and if he gets himself in them positions, he'll continue to do that. And yeah, it was a remarkable effort from him tonight, and the team as well. The team performance was outstanding.
What I really want to do is try and work out from all three of you, right? If you're now an opposition defender, manager, player, doesn't matter your position, watching that tonight, how do you work out how to stop him from doing that against you?
I don't think you stop him. I think you have to stop the supply line. I think that's equally as important. It's when them players decide to turn up and decide the game, you don't stop them. That's why they're world class. But in regards to the chances he's getting, can you nullify them? Because again, he's not doing anything glamorous in regards to his finishing. It's just the positions he's picking up. So as a defender, you'd think, well, when the ball goes in the box, where is he? It may not look like a great position on paper, but where is he? And if I'm tight to him, the ball seems to fall to him, so you're going to have a chance of clearing it.
Yeah, I think, a big part of it is concentration, tight to your man, and try your best to stop him. Like Julian said, the chances that Man City create is there. If you can stop that supply, you got half a chance. But I think many teams have tried to stop Man City's supply of chances created, and it's not many teams have been successful. So it's a tough task. But I think Forest at the end of the day have to put this one to bed as soon as possible and focus on the next game.
No, I would agree. I think it's difficult. As Julian says there, you've got to stop the supply. And it's so difficult to do that against a Manchester City team that dominate possession the way that they do. You go out and press one, they pop it off to the next one, there's another man free. They have 2 or 3 players in spaces all of the time. And if you don't cut off that supply, you have a man like Haaland in the box who just dominates that 6-yard box, and he proves that today.
And he does dominate it. I mean, he just literally deals in goals, doesn't he? In that first half, he only touched the ball 12 times, 6 in the box. 3 times it went into the back of the net.
Oh, his efficient rate is outstanding. Like I said, he just seems to know where this ball's going to fall, and I think it was one of the chances for Alvarez. The Alvarez goal as well, he's in the right areas if there is any spillages, but here you could just see the strength he's just holding off Worrell there, and I think it was Salah on the weekend that went with the outside of his left and missed a similar opportunity, but he's just found the net, and he just seemed to do that all night.
It's the way he pulled Worrell away, didn't he? To create that space, to give himself that space to get that chance. But here, where he presses the goalkeeper, just forces Forest into making mistakes, and then he's alive again for the ricochet that just falls to him, and he just puts it away. But he's always alive. He's always alive inside the box, and good goal scorers are alive in the box, and he's proved that tonight. Not just tonight, he's proved that since he's joined the Premier League. We was all wondering, would he get off to a good start? And he has, he's flying.
I would assume it's a better start than he anticipated. But if you look at all of his chances, he's the first one to react to this next pass. Is it coming to me? No. Oh, well, I'm going to get back inside the width for the post. And here, he's the first one to react. And he's up in the air before anyone's even close to reacting. So it must be a natural instinct that he has that defenders don't have, and not many strikers have, in my opinion.
Well, let's just talk about how much of an impact he's had, how quickly. I mean, we can have a look there. His first 5 games, the most Premier League goals scored, and look at the list, the players that he's ahead of. Nice to see Timo Pukki there. Did you expect him to have this much of an impact this quickly? He had a big reputation, big price tag, but this is still quite something.
I think, everyone saw what he did at Dortmund. Could he replicate that in the Premier League? That was the big question mark. To be honest, I thought it was going to take more time to settle. Watched him in the Community Shield, and he had that chance that didn't go in, and there's a bit of criticism. But since then, he's not looked back at that. He's not dwelled on that, and his return's astonishing.